Kevin, I'd love to know how you came to find the pyramids at Chi and how you came to be so involved integrally with things here.
Wow, Pyramids of Chi, about 7 years ago. I was living in Sedona, Arizona, and basically kept getting messages from Creator. It's time to go to Bali. I'm like, what? I have a beautiful house, horses. Why do I want to go to Bali? Been all over the world. And eventually my horse fell on me. I was near death for 3 months. It was just really very painful. I won't go into that. But I went into the pain and meditated into it because I couldn't get rid of it. Been to the ER for 3 or 4 times at that point. And I meditated in the pain. The pain said, go to Bali. I said, okay. The moment I said, okay, everything I had owned, my horses, my house, my furnishings, everything, people came to me. I hear you're leaving. I want to buy it. So
it was taken care of for you.
Yeah, that's the way Spirit kind of does it for me. I usually try and force it. And then I usually come to a point in time that I just have to, okay, it's not my will.
So your path has just been about surrendering to the will.
Oh, yeah. It's all about surrender for me. And and when I do, that's usually when the magic happens. Yeah. So how did I get here? I flew here. I had met, the moment I had arrived in Bali, I was with one of the kings. He was in the vehicle and he said, I know who you are. You're going to be a part of my family. I'm going to die in 5 years and you're going to oversee my wealth. I said, who are you? And he told me the story, who he was. And I won't go into that, but it's now about 5, 6 years later and he's hanging on by a limb. And so I was here for 3 months. He showed me all of his possessions, his land, his hotels, and so forth, and said, you're going to oversee this. I said, no, I'm not. I'm here to help people wake up. It's my purpose in life. I've done that, the material world. And don't get me wrong, it's not bad. It's just not what drives me anymore. So we visited all of his properties and belongings and so forth. And I said to Spirit, basically, if you want me to do this, take me home. I'm not here to build another hotel.
Wow.
And I'd had a near-death experience in 2007, and so I know what that's all about. I know what the other side is about. And I said, I'm happy to stay to help people wake up. So I ended up, after 3 months, I said to Spirit, I said, God, Creator, whatever your name you want to give it, I said, take me home. If you think this is what you want me to do, I don't want to do this. And I said, show me my purpose here. And very quickly, within a day or two, I had met a woman. She said, you need to speak to this seer, this psychic. I said, okay, I will do that. Because I've been around them for 30 years plus. And it's a woman in Torquay, England. And so I called her. But this was the day after I had met Peter here at the pyramids. He and I were both over at Bintang, the grocery store, and his phone's broken, my phone is broken, no reason. And we both know we've been on this journey long enough. Okay, mate, he says, what's your story? So I told him my story. He says, oh my God, you got to come. I'm building pyramids. He says, you're supposed to be a part of this. I said, yeah, okay. So the next morning I got up. I came here to the pyramids. I blew wide open, and this has happened to me 3 times before in my life. And I see the future of what this is going to happen here. So I meet Peter, we're up here, we're talking at great length, and I knew at that moment that this was where I was supposed to be. And again, back to this seer, she said other things, and they all came true as well. But when I sat here with Peter, pyramids weren't even built yet. They were just the concrete forms and so forth. And so we had a long conversation. We knew from that moment on that my participation would be here.